Welcome back to the world of Seldom Sane. My name is Justice, and today I'm playing a game called Firewatch. Usually, I have somebody with me. Usually, I'm playing a co op game. I don't really play single player games all that much, but I figured I'd give it a shot with this little game. It was like $2 on Steam yesterday, and I was like, that looks cool. So, we're gonna give it a try. I have never played this game. I literally just saw it was on sale for $2, and I was like, alright, sure. So I have no idea what to expect. This is completely blind playthrough. I see Julia. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well dressed professors in grad suits. From nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. I'm drunk. So, what's your, major? You're pretty. She says coolly. You are not. You are a future hangover. What? You reply. Confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags on a waiter, and 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. I'm Julia's boyfriend. All I had to do is just say that she's pretty. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Pick up my backpack. The sensitivity is insane on this. That's a little bit better. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let me adventure around here real quick. I've been playing a lot of Souls games recently, and I'm really not trying to miss anything here. Any little secrets. Load my gear in the truck. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julie wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia's in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. You pick up the beagle and she names him Bucket. You adopt the Shepherd and name him Mayhem. I'm gonna say a German Shepherd. Mayhem's an excellent dog. He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes with Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same. Mayhem is a friend, child, and a pet all rolled into one. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off of the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots, that would be pretty cool. One day, why rush? Do we want kids now? You know what? Fuck it. Let's go make a baby. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that the parents are hitched. She's absolutely right. Thoroughfare Trailhead. Thoroughfare Trail is not ranked to have been for Recommended for inexperienced hikers. You're in their country. Do not forget to check in. No fireworks. Man, I wanted to pop off some fireworks. That's not cool. Can I run? "1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why are you late, Julia? She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. I'm gonna ignore her. You don't touch each other all night. The next day, you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold onto a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. Uh-oh. Trouble in paradise. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. I'm He-Man. I look awesome. Of course I look awesome. Yo, what is going on? Like, it's kind of like cutscenes, and I'm just kind of going in between, wandering around as a hiker, and getting to know a little bit about my relationship. Two Forks Lookout Tower, 8 more miles. Parkour, yeah, we love it. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking mayhem at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Oh, what? I got mugged. Mayhem runs away. May me move. Fuck dog. Julia tells she gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away or you beat his goddamn face in. I'm gonna beat him up. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. "1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job or agree if she commutes back and forth. Yikes. Oh, I don't have a choice. Tell her to commute? Or convince her not to take the job? You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that it'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up, and if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Yikes. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. Or you make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. Let's talk to somebody about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. What is this game? Alright, I'm sitting down in the forest. It's beautiful. And I have a journal. Oh, I have my wedding ring on. Oh my god, I don't know if I can show that. Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver hair down his back and slows down at night. You and Julia walk him to the bar to see your friends, and it feels like nothing has changed. Julia goes back to the university. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class, her research is in shambles, she drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Yikes. Sometimes you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children like little idiots. Other days, you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. Ooh. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility, or you determine to take care of her by yourself. I'm determined to take care of her by myself. I don't think she would want to live in a home. I still love my wife. And we're back in the forest. This poor guy. He's going through a whole lot. No wonder he's just like out here trying to forget things. It's a deer. Look at the deer. Hey, little deer. I'm not gonna hurt you. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter, drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door. You trust that she sleeps like a rock. That sounds like entrapment, but that sounds negligent. Um, I'm gonna trust that she sleeps like a rock. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. 1989. One night, you are stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Julie's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then, they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer's coming, you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Is this my job? Is this my new job? Am I just walking around the forest, looking for deer? Am I a game warden? Wait, no, no, I'm probably not a game warden. The name of the game is Firewatch, and I think I might just be watching for fires. But so far so good, boys. No fires, so I think we're winning the game. Old buddy Opal's got some wife troubles, but it's okay. She was cheating on you anyways, buddy. Generator switch. Ah. Okay. Well, thank you for tuning into the World of Seldom Sane. My name is Justice, and this was Firewatch. I'm gonna keep playing this, probably upload an episode 2 shortly after uploading this episode 1, and I hope y'all tune in and have enjoyed this playthrough. Catch y'all on the next one.